Street Music Group.
Alright guys, Will here, BSMG TV. We're here with Mike Voss, here to talk some music once again. Mike, how you been?
I'm good, man. Life is beautiful. How are you?
Awesome, man. Always a good day. But let's talk about your project. I hear you have a project coming out.
I do. You heard right.
Yeah. Tell me about it. What's it called? When's it dropping?
It's an EP. It's my first project in about a year and a half. Okay. It's called The Book of Michael, Chapter 1, Rainmaker. It's R-E-I-G-N.
Okay.
Basically, it's an EP, and I'm doing a 3-part series this year. 3 different chapters. The Book of Michael, Chapter 1, 2, and 3. Okay. This is the first one. It's like my introduction. I'd say it's the most aggressive of the EPs. I'm also working on an album as well that we'll get to later. But yeah, it drops January 26th. You know, so if you see this video after that, you can cop that.
Sure.
Yeah. So Rainmaker pretty much is my like kick in the door, aggressive, in your face.
Okay.
You know, obviously a rain is a king's reign.
Yeah.
And that's a play on Rainmaker.
Right.
So
Right.
this is the first one.
Okay. So you said this is like a more aggressive approach.
Yeah.
Do you already have your tracks for the next 2 out, or? Like,
I have an idea of what I'm sitting on, like 35 to 40 songs.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm like deciding what I want to do with all of them. Like there's gonna be some that'll just go out randomly. They'll just throw them out haphazardly.
Cool.
You know, at my manager's dismay with no promotion, I'll just like put them out.
Cool. Yeah. Very cool.
He's got a problem with it. He can see me.
See, I'm pretty sure your manager's gonna see you often. So.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Word. That's cool though. So I mean, has that always been your approach? Kind of just make songs as they come and then select ones to go on projects, or is that something new you've kind of just came up with?
It's a mix. Like I used to be real rigid. Like I'd make the songs be like, this goes here.
Right.
This is gonna be the real like
formula to it.
OCD.
Yeah.
But you can't be like that in today's market.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't, because things never go to plan. Because next thing you know, you can't clear a sample, or so it can't be on the album. So you got to put it somewhere else. Like these EPs are all gonna be free.
Okay.
So like they'll be on my website, vossmusic.com. They'll all be available for download there, and also DatPiff and a couple other SoundCloud.
All the main ones.
Exactly.
Cool.
So these EPs pretty much, I just wrote a bunch of songs, and then I picked ones that I think are gonna make more sense for the album. Okay. And then ones that don't quite fit with the theme and mood of the album, I'm making EPs out of them.
Cool.
Because I see no reason why these songs shouldn't come out.
Yeah, don't waste them. If you got fire, don't waste it.
Exactly.
I like that. All right, so we're lucky enough to have you come in, sit down with us. We're gonna actually get a little preview of each of these tracks, at least a couple of them.
That's true.
Walk us into the first one, man. We're gonna do All Hail.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's check this one out. Now, before we get into it, is there something we should know?
This is the second single. The first one was Tarantino,
right, which we saw the visual for.
Yeah, cool. And we're gonna do a visual for this as well. This is produced by my man Get Up. He's also a talented graphic artist as well, and EDM producer as well as hip hop. And yeah, it's a really aggressive, in your face type of party joint. It's not safe for work.
Crown of Pharaoh, dodging Cupid's arrows. Stride too wide for me to walk the straight and narrow. Born to not be normal, cause it's boring to be careful. Never wear no wag apparel. I'm killing them, smoking barrel. Opposite of the scarecrow. Watch them birds fly. Hottest under the sun, I'm running the third rock. Let them nerds talk, hatred's related to greatness. A legend gonna create it, the peasants gonna debate it, Pay no mind to the vibe killers. Cold knife in your back, that's a spine chiller. And if your bitch bad, what am I to tell her? Asses off the wall, so I laugh at all of y'all. She dangerous, never give a fuck what you think of us. She always down with her ankles up, so fly so wet that's angel dust. Whoa! Smoking, got her open, soaking in her ocean. Pulling off that potion, that elixir is a mixture that's so motherfucking potent. I can't even hear her moaning. She just came and I ain't noticed that she felt like she exploded. Now she was spanking and choking. I told her to shut her mouth, only body language is spoken. Shh, hush baby.
That's all we give it for.
Yeah.
That's all just a little preview.
We can cut that.
I fuck with that though. I definitely fuck with that. Props on that.
That's a fun one to do live.
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, I definitely hear the sounds of some influence in there, but who would you say your influences are as far as music goes in general?
In general?
Yeah.
Man, I can't, like, I feel like it's like a magician gives away his secrets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really, I would say, like, anyone that's dope, and,
anyone who's dope.
Anyone who's dope, but also that I feel a relation to, like, as far as writing.
Okay.
You know, I have produced in the past, but I don't now. But as far as, like, the production sound I'm going for, lately I've kind of been branching out and all types of shit. Like, some people would hear that beat and not even call it a hip-hop beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially the progression that I heard, the switch up that we were kind of talking about. Yeah. That's EDM influence to me.
It is. You're correct.
You can see that, you know what I mean? It's got drops and it comes back. I know a little bit about music, a little bit. But word, okay, so you won't give us your secrets as to who's influencing you.
I can't say names, because I don't want to forget someone.
Like, alright, well, how about this? Let's switch it up then.
Okay.
Who in the game right now is buzzing that you're not fucking with?
Oh, boy.
Who's up there that you're like, nah, I need that spot?
Oh, you're trying to get me in trouble.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You just want to know.
Well, I don't know anyone personally, so I can't judge.
There you go.
Well, I actually have met a couple cats, but I'm not going to speak.
No, we're going to keep it strictly music, though.
Who's really buzzing now that I don't fuck with?
Yeah.
Who's really... this is not a politician answer, but I do like a lot of new cats.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of cool stuff going on, but...
Politician answer so far.
Yeah. Fuck you, man. You know who's really ass? Who's always been ass and like...
Who's ass?
Is just... Tyga's like the worst.
Tyga.
He's like the worst, dude. Like, yo, Tyga, I'm sure you're a nice guy.
Great
maybe.
Guy, probably.
Like, I have never met you, but you're not good at rapping, dude.
But
like, you can make club songs, though. You make club songs, and that's great. But, like, as a rapper, like, you just, I don't know what's going on with that. I'll take Trinidad James over you. At least Trinidad James has said in interviews, I know I'm not that nice. Yeah, I'm having fun. So I like him, and I like a lot of the beats he picks. Like, Tyga, I don't like the beats you pick either. Like, I'm sure you're a nice guy. Not really.
His beats be dumping, though. Whoever makes them, John.
DJ Mustard. Yeah.
DJ Mustard.
Mustard has, like, club bangers. I don't know, the Rack City beat sounds like it was made on a Casio.
That's the catchiest Casio beat I ever heard.
I don't know, man. I hate to pick on Tyga, though. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Alright, I feel you.
Interesting question.
Good, man.
Interesting question.
And
get Krayshawn the fuck out of here. Is she still around?
I think so, but I'm pretty sure she put out an album that John went like wood.
Nice.
Maybe.
Good.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think she was kind of a gimmick though for a little bit. Her and she had some other chick with her.
V Nasty.
V Nasty. Right? There you go. Yeah. That
you know what I do fuck with though? Riff Raff.
You fuck with Riff Raff?
I love Riff Raff.
Ah man.
He cracks me up, man.
I'm in between with Riff Raff.
I would hang out with Riff Raff.
Him and his like Z looking.
Yo, I respect the effort that goes into that.
With the cornrows still?
Yeah. I mean, cornrows are questionable, but let them go.
He reminds me of a couple of homies I had back in like 2000, and he still got that same swag, man. I don't know if I could fuck with Riff Raff.
Yeah, it's just retro swag, man.
You fuck with Action Bronson then?
Yeah, I'm open for Action Bronson.
Yeah. When was this show?
That was last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Making moves then.
Yeah, he's dope.
Who else you perform with? I mean, I know you've definitely been moving around the city and buzzing.
Last year, I rocked with Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface.
Raekwon separately at the Blockley, RIP to the Blockley.
Yeah.
I rock with Wax. I don't know if you know who Wax is. No. White dude. He was just on the BET Cyphers. He's dope. I opened for Mac Miller in 2010. Yeah, before he was like super huge.
Yeah, probably like right after Kids.
Right after Kids. Yep.
Yeah.
The venue was sold out. That was a dope show. But yeah, it was in a church basement.
Yeah. That's funny. I went to see Mac Miller in a church one time out in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Yeah, and a real nice kid too.
Yeah.
Real nice kid.
That's dope though, man. That's a versatile kind of group of people you've been with.
Yeah, and I've managed to go over. Like I've never been booed or told to get off stage or anything.
That's a good sign, I guess.
Well, it's like, sometimes it's not even that you're whack. You just have a certain style. Like if I went in there with some like hardcore hip hop shit at a Mac Miller show,
they wouldn't.
Them kids probably wouldn't fuck with it. So I have enough of a diverse array of songs where I can pick a set for almost any crowd.
Okay.
I don't know if I could open for Tyga though. Maybe they definitely won't let me after he sees.
After he sees this rat, he's like, "Who is this Voss kid?" But
sorry, bro.
But what kind of set would you come up with for the Ghostface show? I mean,
the Ghostface show was kind of one of the easier sets because that is one of my favorite MCs. I don't particularly think I'm influenced by him. I don't think anyone can sound like him. Like people say Bronson does, I just think it's his voice.
I see that comparison.
I think lyrically Bronson doesn't. I don't think Bronson writes like Ghostface.
Nah.
I think they're both dope in different ways.
Yeah.
But as far as the Ghost Show, man, I just like threw together like a bunch of fun songs and joints like Tarantino, Mr. Freeze, another joint I have people know.
Mr. Freeze is dope.
Thank you, brother. I just like put together like that one was like pretty standard for me. Like I feel like the hip hop crowds are who I vibe with like the most probably.
That's got to be the purest hip hop crowd at a Ghostface show.
A Ghost Show, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it was all like a lot of old heads, which is it always feels good to get that from the old heads because they hate everything. 100%. Like if you're under 30, they don't like you.
100%. Everything is back
so
in
you
my
gotta
day
be
when
extra
hip-hop
nice.
started. Yeah, man. That's cool though. Very cool. So what's this next track we're gonna preview?
This one is more of like a modern hip hop sound. It's called Denied. It's produced by my man Juiced Up Beats.
Okay.
Who I think stays out here in the Northeast. That's the homie.
And who's on the feature?
Kim Jong-il, one half of Kim Jong-il, my man Ron Swerden, my engineer who I live with and recorded this with in our home studio. He sings on the hook. And yeah, it's just basically, I'd say it's probably the most like lyrical track.
Okay. Yeah. I remember that. The production is crazy already.
Yeah.
Bring the ruckus, I don't know what enough is, but I want this supreme how I roll, so cutlass. Success is justice, but yet left me loveless. That crown on your head could be what you get crushed with. On them thorns to get your scars, homie. Side effect of when you born to be a star, homie. But for now, bring me more than cigars, homie. My seat is on the throne, yours is at the bar, lonely. With a half-empty glass, a bit of defeat. I'm eating my piece of the pie and that victory sweet. Used to play the humble role, forget my deceit. But the strong gotta survive, we more fit than the weak. A beast heart and a skinny physique. Love our kids in the street, misfits in the freaks. Before hitting my peak, time is expensive, reminiscing is cheap. So until my mission's complete, let my history speak. That's what I tell them when they want something, but ain't done nothing, then we can't discuss nothing. Yeah, that's my answer when they asking if I look into the future and I'm scared of what could.
Fucks with it.
That's something a little outside like my normal box. Like there's gonna be fans of mine that hear that joint and probably will be like, yo, I don't know about the beats, huh?
What? I hear you're always gonna have that.
Because it's not like 90s. A lot of dudes are stuck in the 90s.
Yeah. Which
was a great time for hip hop, but it's not been the 90s for a while now. So yeah, last time I checked.
I mean, when that comes up, like that whole issue of like people saying you changed, people saying you sold out. How do you feel about that, man? Because personally, I mean, as a fan of music, when I look at someone in like Mac Miller, for instance, we're talking about Mac Miller. People say, "Oh, Mac Miller changed this and that," but it's like you're watching this person like grow before your eyes. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they're putting out music like all along the way. Yeah. If they were still throwing out the same kind of music, it's like, are they growing? Are they getting better at their craft?
No.
Like, what's your take on it? How do you
I
feel
mean,
like
I agree with that. I think it's there's a difference between selling out, which I don't even know what the hell that means anymore,
right.
and maturing and growing. Like, I feel as though I started like doing like all real 90s stuff and like throwback, like pure hip hop, whatever the fuck that means. Like that, that's dope. Like I like it to listen to a lot of that, but if there's no growth, you lose my interest.
Right.
Like that as a fan. So as an artist, like if I'm not doing different things, if I'm not incorporating different styles, like there's still some boom bap 90s sounding shit on this EP. Yeah. But I'm also showing you EDM influence shit, real modern hip hop sounding shit. Like the next joint, I don't even know what to call it. Like it's just if I'm not growing and encompassing different fan bases, I'll lose some fans that are stuck in one place in exchange for double that in two different fan groups. Yeah. It's just bad business. I think it's bad business to just do one thing forever.
But at the same time, I'm sure you're not picking up this sound like, oh, this sound will get me more fans.
No. I just happen to like a lot of different types of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not. I can't do a record if I don't like it. Yeah. Like if I've never made a record that I'll be like, all right, I gotta skip this one because I only made it for pop kids. Like I can't do that. I like a lot of pop music if it's done right.
Mhm.
I like EDM when it's done right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like modern hip hop when it's done right. So if a producer does it right, then I'm hopping on it. I don't give a fuck about what fanage is gonna get. I know it's gonna net me that.
Yeah.
But that's a plus.
Yeah, and while we were listening, you said you also don't care who the name is on.
Oh, I don't care about that. No.
That's what's up. That's how it be. I feel like a lot of people they'll get on a Young Chop beat or this or that beat just because of the name.
Young Chop got bangers though.
He does bangers, but at the same time though, it's like if you're getting on just because that sound is high or because that producer
I think I would sound ridiculous in a bad way on a Young Chop beat. I just think it doesn't match. It doesn't match my style. Like I think Juiced Up is the closest I'm gonna get to that type of sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he has a nice middle ground.
We might have to do that one. I might have to just bring.
I would try it. I'll tell you that right now. I would definitely try it. I'll try anything that I like.
You heard that from him.
I'll try it.
Look forward to that.
That doesn't mean it was coming out, but I'll try it.
Next time BSMG TV and Voss meets up, we might just throw some beats at him and see what happens.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Say no more. But in the course of this track, man, I also heard you said, "Oh no," like that's your response when people want something.
Yeah.
Have you experienced that yet? I mean, obviously,
oh my God,
we're also young dudes coming up in this game.
Yeah.
But have you already seen people kind of be like, "Oh, Voss, you're buzzing now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get parts." Like,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's
I
your
saw
experience
it.
with that, like?
I saw it already coming up, but then especially after the BET thing, like after the 106 and Park shit, like there was a lot of people were like, "You don't remember me, man? We used to kick it like 3 years ago. Let me get a free feature." Yeah. And it's like, no, because now this is my full time job. I haven't had a day job since October of 2012. Which I'm very proud of.
Right,
I've been living strictly off rat money and like savings and other forays of ways to get money. And so it's like this is my main income. This is my profession now. It's a job. People don't treat an artist like it's a job. Right. You know what I'm saying? People, whether you're a rapper, singer, musician, photographer, videographer, people act like you should just do favors because you're an artist. Yeah. Like it's not a job. I'm at a level now where unless you are at my level of notoriety or above, there's nothing you can do for my career. I'd be helping yours out. So in exchange for that service, I request some payment. And that's what I'm saying. Like people want me to do a feature and I'm not getting offered an adequate amount of money. Right. Then they're denied. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that goes, but
I'm sure they feel some type of way about it.
I bet they feel some type of way. Yeah. That car I'm driving make them feel some type of way. Rich homie Voss. I'm out here.
I hear that. Dropping knowledge though. That's real stuff, man. It's always like that.
I got to a point where I feel like I've earned a spot now, at least in the Philly scene, like amongst the top tier, as far as notoriety now. So it's like, if I'm not getting what I think I deserve, I don't have time for it. There's going to be someone else that's actually about their business. Yeah. That's going to step ahead of you in the line. You know what I'm saying? So.
I hear that. You're definitely about your business, man. If you guys haven't seen that most recent Hip Hop Awards cypher featuring this man, check that out after this.
I actually just put up, if you search Voss Philly Hip Hop Awards cypher, they just put up a video. It's just my verse, edited. Yeah. So it's just my verse.
Cut right to the shit.
Cut to the chase of get right to the good shit.
I hear that.
Nah. That whole cypher was dope.
Fired.
Nah. I had a lot of homies in that cypher. They were good. You know, what I mean, not everybody's me, but they were good though.
There you go. Smooth. I feel you on that. So what's this last track we're gonna go with feature of?
This last one we're probably gonna release a single as well. Okay. It's the most party, mainstream leaning track I'd say I've made, but it's still got like a nice hip hop thump to it. It's called Apocalypse Wow. It's pretty much about treating each day as if it's your last. Like like the apocalypse coming tomorrow. Right. It's produced by my man Ron Swerden, who was singing on that last track. He made this beat, and my girl Bernadette D. Simone sings at the end. She was on American Idol, so that's pretty dope. Cool. And Apocalypse Wow.
Check it out.
We can die tomorrow, hardest time is borrowed. So make it rain liquor, time to drown your sorrows. You're soaked in sweat and cold or wet, no regrets. One day we'll be gone, but baby, this ain't over yet. Now dance like nobody watching your ass. Treat you like I'm ballin', yeah, I'm LeBron in your ass. 25 sitting on 2,500, but I'm still in the building throwing money like fuck it well. Doing whatever tickles my fancy. Treating every city we in like it's Miami. Got a sweet tooth, looking on the side candy. I'm trying to leave with a Pacquiao like I'm Manny. Knockouts, I thank their mama for blessing them. But shh, don't tell her I've been undressing them. Any anything goes in this new millennium. We live a life they can't imagine till they John Lennon them. Until they John Lennon them. We light it up in this bitch, Tom Edison. I said until they John Lennon them. We light it up in this bitch, Tom Edison. Now let's party like it's 1999. It's the end of the world, I feel fine. Now let's party like it's 2012. Going nuts and breaking out of your shell. Now let's party like it's 1999. It's the end of the world, I feel fine. Now let's party like it's 2012.
That's all they get. That's all they get right now.
He says that's all y'all get. That's
For
it.
now, you can download the record for free though.
That is tough though. Tell us once again, when is that dropping?
It's January 26th.
Okay.
Sunday. If you watch this after that, obviously January 26th, 2014.
So
someone might
it's
watch
out now.
this.
Go get it. It's out now.
Someone might watch this in like 2037. Hopefully, you know, like I remember that Voss guy. Let me look up. I heard good things from my dad about him.
Yeah, right.
You know,
That's kind of a crazy concept though, man. Because when you die, bro, your music stays around.
yeah.
So like the goal, I would have to assume, is that you leave something worth checking out. You know?
There's a quote from this rapper named Slug from Atmosphere.
Okay.
That said, writers never die.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he actually was the first person to say it, but I think it's true. If you write or create music or art or you do video or any kind of artwork like that, and you leave that stamp, a part of you is never gone until unless someone physically destroys all my masters and finds everyone who has a copy of my shit. A piece of me's on this earth forever.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Until the apocalypse, pretty much.
Wow.
So, yeah, my tie-ins are crazy.
Clever dude, right? All the way through.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I ghostwrite term papers if you need that. You can holler at me.
Gotta have your side hustle.
I'm out here. Term papers. I'll do your public speaking presentation for you. That's a little extra, but...
We'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll show up. I am you.
That's true. It's true.
It happens, man.
It's a satisfied client right there. I'm getting this guy through school.
ACTs, SATs, he did it all, bro.
All that. ACTs. I don't have to act like I know how to do them. Because I do them. Let's go. Let's go. Somewhere, come back and go again.
I hear that.
Woo!
All right, man. It's been real.
It's very authentic.
I love listening to your stuff.
Thank you, man.
Best of luck to you in the future, man. Keep grinding.
Likewise, bro.
But I'm not gonna let you go without hearing some bars.
Oh,
I need something quick. An 8, a 4, a 16 if you're feeling crazy. Like whatever you gotta do, but people gotta hear it.
All right, it's your man Voss. I'm gonna do a verse off the Book of Michael, Chapter 1, Rainmaker EP. This is about fiscal responsibility and economic issues. A lot of rappers talk about making it rain and throwing money around, and that's really not a smart decision. Check it. Earning money just for burning money. It's on my person, then there ain't no other person's money. Yo, gon' keep buying bullshit or start learning from me. Can't take it with you, but the Lord ain't gonna return your money. Trying to get back the dollars you spent. Sorry, buddy, but all that I can offer is 2 cents. It's just pathetic how much acceptance you bums need. Floss so hard and make your fucking gums bleed. In the strip club, throwing racks is a waste. I never spent nothing to get a rack in my face. Ain't pay a dime for the dimes in my bed, it's true. They wanna know my trick, I tell them I never do. And double what I'm spending, I'm investing, not a teacher, I'm a senior. No more lessons for the freshmen, cause honestly, I hope y'all never gonna stop it. Go ahead and make it rain, pimpin', I'ma flood my pockets. Via.
Bars.
Cool.